It's time for one of the key stages of this Critérium du Dauphiné, the individual time trial, which will help us to judge the form of the three big favourites. Pogačar, Vingegaard and Evenepoel already went head-to-head in the sprint on stage 1, and this will be a key test as they build towards next month's Tour de France. It'll also be fascinating to see whether the under-23 world champion Ivan Romeo can keep hold of his yellow and blue jersey. The stage favourite is no doubt the reigning world and Olympic champion in this discipline, Remco Evenepoel.
Every time trial that I start, I of course started to try to win it. It's a pretty nice course, not technical at all actually. Pretty much always straight except for the two corners I think, and then the corner to the finish line. So yeah, I think it's something that suits me. Fast start, hard middle part, and then a fast finish. So I think I just have to go all in with a good pacing strategy on the climb, and then hope for the best.
The course is fairly short, 17.4 kilometres between Charmes-sur-Rhône and Saint-Péray, although the climb in the middle is steeper than the profile suggests, and there's a bit of a headwind to deal with. It'll be maximum effort from start to finish for those who want a good result. Well, the first time of note was set by the 2022 time trial world champion Tobias Foss. The Norwegian going around in 22 minutes at an average of more than 47 kilometres an hour, and he confirmed that the day's climb was harder than expected.
I have to admit I was really surprised when I did the recon and we saw the wall in front of us, so I'm expecting some nuclear stuff from Jonas and Pogi today.
Nuclear stuff, but how good do you think your time is?
I don't think I have a chance, to be honest.
The home hopefuls were also looking to shine today, notably the former French time trial champion Rémi Cavagna. The Groupama FDJ rider quickly caught and passed his minute man Ruben Guerrero. Thibaut Gernelec was also going nicely after his strong performances at this year's Tour de Romandie, but he couldn't quite unseat Foss. Cavagna, on the other hand, was heading for the top of the leaderboard.
Rémi Cavagna looks like he may well find himself in the hot seat of this time trial. He's running out of time though. He does it by just under 3 seconds.
I'd have been very happy with the top 5, but I can't see it happening. Top 10 would be pretty satisfying given my recent form, but you can't ask for too much. It's good though, it shows I'm in decent shape. Now I need to keep working to gain more seconds.
Deuxième meilleur temps pour Paul Sexas, âgé Décathlon, âgé de mondial en 14:45.
The junior time trial world champion at Paul Sexas also put in a strong showing. The 18-year-old, who is by far the youngest rider in this race, finishing just 5 seconds down. And Cavagna was eventually knocked off his perch as the big guns began to hit the course. Vingegaard's teammate Matteo Jorgensen was on an absolute flyer, and the Paris-Nice winner came in nearly 30 seconds quicker than the Frenchman as he stormed to the top of the leaderboard. On to the big three then, with Evenepoel the first down the ramp, and the world champion was clearly in no mood to mess around. By the intermediate checkpoint, he was already 30 seconds faster than Jorgensen, but how close were Vingegaard and Pogačar?
So Remco is going to go through faster. Vingegaard goes through second fastest time. And he's going to be behind both Remco Evenepoel and Jonas Vingegaard by a quite considerable margin.
Pogačar on the back foot as Evenepoel ripped around at an average of more than 50 kilometres an hour, a demonstration from the world's best time trialist. Vingegaard limited the damage pretty well, coming in 21 seconds down, but Pogačar was 49 seconds down on the Belgian and 28 behind the Dane. The question now was, would Evenepoel also take the yellow and blue jersey? Realistically, at this point, only Florian LIPOWITZ and Ivan Romeo could deny him, and it would come down to a matter of seconds. LIPOWITZ was agonisingly close, missing out by 4 seconds, while Romeo was digging deep to defend his lead.
Ivan Romeo coming up to the line now. and he is just outside the time to hold on to his jersey.
It was another supersonic effort from EVENEPOEL as he blitzed the rest of the field to take the stage victory and the race lead. He's now finished first in his last 4 individual time trials, stretching back to last summer's Olympics. This is the 62nd win of the Belgian's career and the 1000th for his team, Soudal Quickstep.
I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling good on the climbs, on the flats, in the descents as well. So I think it's a good step forward to what we have to expect for the next week and I mean the next days and next month. So yeah, we just have to keep building and take it day by day, and then for sure there will be a lot of pressure in the weekend from other teams. But yeah, with this victory, I think I'm confident I can do well.
EVENEPOEL taking his 3rd win of the season by 21 seconds from Vingegaard and 38 from Jorgenson. Pogačar could only manage 4th behind the 2 Visma Lease bike teammates, with LIPOWITZ in 5th. Well, the GC now looks very different indeed, with EVENEPOEL holding yellow by 4 seconds from LIPOWITZ. Romeo slips to 3rd, followed by Van der Poel and Vingegaard, while Pogačar is 38 seconds down in 8th place. Van der Poel still has the green jersey by 22 points from Pogačar, with EVENEPOEL up to 3rd after his win today. No change though in the mountains classification, where Paul Orsolin still leads Louis Barret by 4 points. EVENEPOEL also goes back into the white jersey as the best young rider, ahead of LIPOWITZ and Romeo. Well, Thursday will be the final chance for the riders to catch their breath before we hit the mountains, although there are still plenty of climbs on the menu. It'll be sprinters versus punchers versus breakaway once again, so join us tomorrow, and thanks for watching.